All right, so we have this question here. Log x, square root of x equals the square root of log x. All right, so here, this is the first thing we need to do with this question because let's see in this question, yeah, it just says solve the equation. Okay, solve the equation log x equals the square root of log x. All right, so first thing that we need to do is we need to get this rid of this square root here for this x here, okay? Remember laws of indices. A to the power m over n equals the root of n a to the power m. Okay. So here it's just like we're moving backwards here, okay? Because here there's a square root here, and this is raised to the power 1. Okay. So when we do that, we're going to say log x raised to the power half. Okay. Equals the square root of log x. Okay. Next thing that we need to do, we need to apply the power rule over logarithm so that this power comes in front here, okay? The power rule of logarithms here, as you can see here, okay? The power comes in front of the logarithm, okay? Log b, m to the power k, the k comes over this side here, okay? Similar with this question here. This half is going to come in front here. So put it like this. Half log x equals square root of log x. Okay. So all of this that we're doing is because we want to have a log x like this. Have you seen the way this log x is here in the root? That's what you're trying to do here with this side on the left-hand side. You want to just have it as log x here. Okay, colleagues? Yes. Then now, once you reach this point, you're going to use substitution. Okay? Substitution. You're going to say, let u equal log x, meaning this log x becomes u, and this one in the square root also becomes u. Okay. Now, once we reach this part, we need to also now get rid of this square root here. Okay. We need to get rid of this root here. All right. So, just on the left-hand side, let me put it like this. Half times u, you're going to get u over 2. Okay, equals square root of u. So to get rid of this square root, we need to square both sides. Okay, what you do on the left-hand side, do on the right-hand side. So you square this, and you're going to also square this. All right, so that now you have u squared over 4 equals u. Okay, u squared over 4 equals u. Okay. Then once you reach this point, you cross multiply. 4 times u, you get 4u. U squared times 1, you get u squared. So we're going to have u squared equals 4u. Okay. So since we have seen there's a u squared here, we can make a quadratic equation. is going to become u squared. This 4u is going to cross over here. So it becomes minus 4u equals 0. Okay. Then we solve for u. So the way we can solve for u, since this type of quadratic equations, you can do it like this. You just factorize. What is the common factor? The common factor is u. So you say u squared divided by u, going to get u, minus 4u divided by u, you're going to get 4. Okay. Then you're going to say u equals 0, or you're going to say u minus 4 equals 0. Therefore, we're going to say u equals positive 4. Okay, so we have two solutions here. U equals 0 or u equals 4. Now, we're not yet done. Because remember, earlier on we said let u equals log x. Okay, so here for our first expression, we're going to say log x equals 0. And here we're going to say log x equals 4. Because remember, I want you to find the values of x. Okay, I want to find the values of x. Okay, so now notice, colleagues. Okay, with logarithms, all right, you will see usually log. You always see a base with the logarithm. Have you seen like log base 2, log base 3? All right. Now here with this question here, we just have a log. So when you see a log, a logarithm without a base, you don't see a small number subscript. Just know that this is log 10. Okay, colleagues? This is log 10. If you just say log, if they say log like this, and then a letter or a number, just know it's log base 10. Okay? Yes. That you need to remember that. You won't be they won't give you a hint in the exam or anywhere. You'll be expected to know that. Okay. So here, this is log base 10. And also here we have log base 10. Okay. So want to find the value of x. What is the value of x here? So remember we said a logarithm is how many times you have to multiply by a number by itself to get a certain number. Okay, so here since we want to find the value of x, we're asking if we multiply 10 by itself 0 times, what are we going to get? So you're going to say here x equals 10 to the power 0. And 10 to the power 0 equals 1. So x equals 1. Okay. X equals 1. When you multiply 10 by itself 0 times, 10 to the power 0, you are going to get a 1. This is the one we've calculated here. Okay. That's our first solution. X equals 1. Then for this one, log base 10x equals 4. So if we multiply 10 by itself 4 times, what value are we going to get? So you're going to say x equals 10 to the power 4. Okay, so 10 to the power 4 is just 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. You're multiplying 10 by itself 4 times. Okay, therefore, so you say 10 times 10 times 10 times 10, that will give you 10,000. So x equals 10,000. Okay. So those are our two values of x. X equals 1 or x equals 10,000. Yes, colleagues. I hope we are okay with that. Any questions?